Hey everyone, this is Alex.
This is Pashka, and we're the Fool's Odyssey, and this is episode 18. What are we gonna talk about this time?
We're gonna be talking about this anime that we watched called Haikyuu.
Right.
Right. And
Right.
actually, right. So a little bit of a backstory. So Haikyuu is just about high school kids playing volleyball in an anime world. But yeah, so now they just finished up season 4, part 2, and basically to summarize how I feel about it is like I like the intro music, I like the outro music, but the animation for both intro and outro felt lazy, which kind of sums up the whole season. The animation just felt kind of lazy.
I see. This is where I usually go like, well, not really, but I felt that too. Because I think the first 4 episode or something like that, the animation was just horrible. It was really
Yeah,
bad. Each character face are like displaced, and then the movement are like just. It's not good. You guys have to watch it to see it. It's pretty bad.
I don't know if it's because they're rushing to get the season finished, or it's just like COVID and there's not many people working on it anymore. But
I don't know, but the
yeah,
thing is that at the end, it went back to good ish.
ish. Yeah, I don't know. It's like they kind of just had to redo some scenes and did a rough sketch of it, and then said color this and we'll ship it. Yeah, I don't know but luckily the bad animations didn't last very long. I guess as I would say, there's more good animations than bad.
Really, for me in my memory, it stayed till like episode 6. So that's
Would
like
you?
half of the half of the
Well,
season.
because when it's bad, it's memorable, right? When it's
Mm.
good, it's like that's the standard. It's
Oh
supposed to
no,
be good.
for me, that's not the case at all. When he went good, I'm like, whoa, he came back. Like I remember the part when he came back. Like
Yeah.
that was memorable.
Yeah. So that's so animation quality definitely went down.
Uh,
Uh, but okay, but enough about the animation. That's like only a minor part of
the
it,
one
right?
part,
The
yeah,
main part
minor part.
is the story itself. So,
Uh-huh.
what do you think about the second half of the season 4?
For me, because the whole season they kind of didn't show any, how do I say this, like spotlight to Hinata, right? Because on
Kind
like
of. They
the first like 3.5 season was about Hinata and Kageyama doing stuff and whatever, right? Boom, boom, boom. But like the
yeah.
first part of like the season 4 part 2,
hmm
Hinata almost did nothing other than probably saying a word, one or two kind of thing, right?
I
He didn't
think
really play.
Yeah. So I think how they did it was that the part 1 was for Kageyama because that's more focused on his story, right?
Did he?
And
What
then
did he do? Sorry.
he went
Remind
to
me.
the basketball camp, right, with all the elites, volleyball players, under 19 youth or whatever it's called, right?
Right.
And then he
Oh,
became,
you mean
and he had a
sorry.
character development.
Are you talking about the season 4 part 1?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I thought you're talking about the season part 2 on the first half.
Oh no, no.
Ah,
So I think what they try to do is that part one
yeah.
was for Kageyama, and then
Kageyama part 2.
part two was like more for Hinata, right? Because
Yeah.
Kageyama didn't really say or do much
Mhm.
in part 2. It was mostly like Hinata plus
Yeah.
friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I
But
think that's how they try to do it.
but I think that's made it even worse because what I said earlier about how Hinata's not playing too much role in the first half
Yeah.
was that part, right? Especially if that season 4 part 2 was supposed to be for Hinata.
hmm
It like the first 6 episode barely shows Hinata doing anything at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
Barely doing anything at all.
That's
He's
true.
barely in the
And
game.
it also didn't help that for 3 episodes
Mm,
they shift the focus to another team.
right. Well, I kind of understand the reasoning. I kind of do. Because they're kind of like the rival team, right?
Right.
And they don't
But
want to show them to just they just win easily and stuff like that. And it's kind of try to set up the stage of like I do, but I still feel that it's odd.
it's odd to
The
place it where they
timing.
did.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think they should have either done it at the beginning or at the end. You know, like where all the team
Yeah. No, I agree.
of the main characters rush over to watch them play, right? Like
Yeah.
instead of just having it in between, like in the middle of the season for some reason. Yeah.
But the
Mhm.
last half,
Yeah.
when Hinata start actually being in the field,
Yeah.
that's when the animation got better. So like when Hinata does a lot of stuff there, like receiving like a shot, like a spike, blocking, and do kind of like he's doing like so whatever. Because in the previous season, he went to the camp too, right?
Yeah.
With the Tsukishima,
Yeah.
and then he was there as a ball boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then from there he learned a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah.
And in this one, they showed that at the last half of the season,
Mm-hmm.
which makes me go, "Wow!" Like that part, I really love. I really
Yeah,
like that.
I agree. I agree.
Because that shows like because like everybody was like I don't know, everybody suddenly went like potato head, and they just like, duh. And Hinata's the only one who could block the shots. I was like, what do you mean? but but the fact that they give a spotlight to Hinata and Hinata's doing all this stuff, I think it's amazing. I liked it.
I think Hinata had the most character development we've seen so far. Like in terms of just not being able to play volleyball, but like in terms of like was it his team morale too, right? Because he's like the only one that was always like, "Hey, just watch me get the next one," and then everyone starts laughing, or it's like, "Hey, I'm gonna do."
But I don't think he's doing it on purpose. For that one, I don't think he's doing it on purpose.
I think he is because remember he watched all the ball boy as a ball boy and watching all the players do their thing, right?
See.
Because even the coach said so too, right? Like you know when everyone was moving so fast, they're starting to lose their breath and like trying to gas out, and then Hinata just hits it really high. I think that was intentional. It wasn't like oopsie, I launched it very high for accidentally, you know.
Oh no, that's not what I mean. When he went like hey guys, watch me get the next, like when he kind of like rally the team kind of thing when
Oh,
they were
that
down.
one, yeah.
I don't think that
Yeah.
was on that was on purpose.
I don't
think
know
he was.
because
I think he was just like no. I think he was just like yo dude, I did this awesome shot, but I don't think he's doing it to make everybody loosen up. You know what I mean?
I see.
Because he did something amazing. Like, guys, did you see what I did? He's too excited for himself because that his character. But I think the character development that he has on this whole series throughout
Yeah.
the seasons
Yeah.
is that back then how he always wanted to be the one who like because there's a part where he wants to keep spiking because like pass me more and stuff like that, right? When he didn't get a pass from Kageyama, he would like complain. That's why Kageyama went like, "Well, complain. I messed up the pass," kind of thing, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
I think that was when he actually grew up. So
Well, yeah.
yeah,
I'm sorry. Yeah, I think Hinata for me is my number one character now. It's like
Well,
just seeing him grow. It's like watching like a little baby bird being able to fly
see-
on its own.
as it should be because that's what a main character is supposed to be.
Right.
They're supposed to grow. They're supposed to be, and they're supposed to be the favorite character. That's what it should be.
What do you think of their enemy team that they're playing against?
Well, that's also kind of like the thing that I kind of went because if you want to see the screen time between the Mia brothers team and the Karasuno,
Yeah.
you could totally tell that there's more screen time for the Mia brothers, like the enemy side.
Yeah.
They got a lot more spot, like whatever they move, the stuff they do, the suddenly like they came up with the quick minus tempo. They're doing all this stuff. The guy that turned sideways, I'm like, yo, they have more stuff. They showed up more stuff, and Karasuno was just like, duh, just getting beat up left and right. So.
Well, I understand because the Mia Twins team, they're supposed to be ranked second in the whole prefecture, right?
Yeah.
Right. So I understand that they want to hype up them, and also, okay, spoilers alert: the Mia Twins lose. Okay, but I also like that how they're like, oh shit, we played around too much. We shouldn't have been doing shit like this, right? That's why we lost. I kind of like how they admit why they lost,
Yeah.
and then but it looks like they didn't. I don't know if they learned a lesson or not. I don't know.
Because
Even their team captain was just like, well, if you weren't fooling around so much, we would have won. You know.
well, but the thing is, like, I got a feeling that how do I say this? Them fooling around is kind of give the enemy what do you call it? Like
Like a chance to win, right?
well, not a chance to win. For me, it's like it's the opposite. Kind of like it makes the stuff that they're doing is like very unpredictable. It's kind of their strength too. So I don't
Yeah.
think the captain was trying to take that away.
Oh no, for sure. He was just saying, well, if you wanted to win,
Then, yeah,
you should have.
you shouldn't fool around that much.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's okay to fool around, but just not that much.
I don't know. Like, I do like all the players from the Mia Twins that they introduced. They weren't like super assholes about it. They just knew like, hey, we're better than you. We're supposed to be better
Yeah.
than you. Yeah. But they ended up losing because Kurosuno just pulled, the friendship
Yeah,
card.
pull through.
Yeah.
The friendship card, the plot armor.
So, what are some of the stuff that you like the Mia Twins? Right? They're pretty cool characters. I
Yeah,
think.
they're cool characters, and every time they do the when the brother's about to like serve,
Yeah.
you just go, clench hand, music stop.
Oh
Every
yeah,
time
I
they
love
show
that. I
that.
love that.
That is really sick, but damn,
Because that happens.
luxury.
Because all like the main characters have something like that, right? Like Oikawa has the Olay, Mia Twins have the stop the music. What did the Ushijima have?
Nothing.
Oh, they just stopped playing as soon as he's ready to serve. I don't know.
Now there's no music, no nothing. They just boom. Holy shit, that was strong. I'm like, yeah, I agree. But it was because I don't think Ushijima is it's a power server, right? He serves strong, but not to the level of Oikawa or Mia, right? Or am I wrong?
I don't remember. I just remember
don't
that he
remember
was
very
just
well,
like
too.
a really challenge. Like he was ranked number 1, right?
Yeah, he's like the offensive type, the
Yeah.
pure offensive.
Uh, Shit, what else I was gonna say? Yeah, I think because our problems with this season was that I think we might be remembering season 3 too much. Season 3 was really good. Like it was amazing.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah.
Everybody got a spotlight. They could like they showed the struggle. They show how they triumph over.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Oh yeah, and the imagery for last season was really good too. Like
Oh, Mount
when
Everest.
like when
Yeah, that
Ushijima
was
was
sick.
so tough. Yeah.
Yeah. How like at the like that close to the end, there's an image of like Ushijima just like pressing their heads to
Yeah.
the ground. I was like, damn.
Yeah, and then see that was the moment where power teamwork worked, right? Because the imagery was
Yeah.
there. Like everyone was lifting him off and trying to work together. Yeah.
Yeah, that one makes sense.
Yeah.
That
But
one makes sense.
in this season, it's kind of just like
Yeah.
kind of just there.
Well, I kind of I don't know. I kind of pardon them because of everything that's been happening. Maybe it's just like messing up their team schedule or whatever. But I'm kind of glad that they did it that way, in the sense that it's better at the end instead of better in the beginning. Because if it's better in the beginning and then bad at the end, it'll just leave us with a bad taste, right?
That's true.
Yeah.
So I think in total this season, part 1 and part 2 is like 24, 26 episodes.
Right?
Do you think
Oh,
they
the whole
would have
season
done
together?
Yeah, if we put them all
Season
together.
4. Yeah.
But do you think they would have done better if you just shortened the amount of episodes that they had?
No, there's too much info and stuff. Well, the thing is, like, I've got a feeling that they want to show more, but they kind of like stuck halfway. Like they could probably put everything done in like 6 episode kind of thing, but in a season they can't have only one like because they have like a set schedule kind of thing, right? Like each season they need to have like 12 to 13 episode. So they have to like extend stuff. That's why you see all this.
Yeah, reuse animations.
That's right. Yeah, that's my theory. That's why the last 6 episode was so good, because that's the one they've been working on, and the first 6 they're just like, you know what, fuck it, draw something, put it on the wall.
If season 4 was just only 16 episodes instead of 26, like they chopped 10 episodes off. I think it would have worked out better. I'm sure they could have done it, but it's just like
Yeah, but I got a feeling like I don't know because I wish I could say that, but I don't remember clearly what's on the 4-1.
yeah,
So yeah, unfortunately,
yeah.
because
That's
I remember that a lot of the stuff in the 4-1 was good too. Like I don't think they can compress it to uh, to a one season of 12 episode. That's what I'm saying.
I'm sure there's a way. I just
Maybe.
But also, we don't work behind the scenes, so we're not sure of
So
how
we
the
have
animation
no
studio
idea.
works and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, maybe they're contracted to do 26 or whatever, and they have to do it. I guess.
Mhm.
Okay, so can I tell you some of the stuff that I didn't like about this season, other than animation?
Mhm.
Uh, is that how can I say? So Ryu has the same character story every season.
Yeah.
Yeah, you brought it up. I didn't realize until you brought it up. So I was just like, oh yeah, you're right. Like, what's the point of this character if he's gonna be doing
Yeah.
the same thing, right?
He pretty much says that the coach even said it. He's the mental MVP all the time. It is. He said it like he literally said it. Yeah.
Yeah,
the mental
everyone,
MVP
everyone.
all
That's
the
what
time.
everyone says. He's a strong player, but
Strong player, no. Mentally strong, yeah. But
yeah, but he has the same character arc every time, which is like, oh man, I'm sucking. I'm doing bad, and then he does one good spike and everything's good.
yeah, that's just his stuff. I don't know why they put that there again, but I guess that's for the extension. You know what I mean? To extend the season.
I guess maybe.
Nah, that's my thought.
And then I like okay, so I like how every character had like a bit of a moment. They didn't have like a whole episode dedicated to them, but everyone did have a chance to shine, right?
Right.
But all the other characters did not matter. If that makes
What do you
sense.
mean by that?
Like Sugawara, he had no moment other than just
Of course.
two
I don't
lines.
think he did. He jump in the
No,
court? I don't think
he
did.
never even got subbed in. Yamaguchi and the other pinch hitters got
Still,
subbed
yeah,
in.
still stuff. Yeah. I know your favorite boy didn't get nothing, eh?
Yeah, man. Yeah. So I was complaining, like, oh man, Suki didn't give you nothing, right? But then you brought up a good point, like his blocking has evolved. He's not just straight blocking anymore. He's just blocking the path to make it easier to receive. Yeah. So that makes sense.
Because for Mitsuki, it's just that how do I say this? Because the enemy that he's facing,
Hmm.
it's not like Ushijima.
Yeah.
Because Ushijima just hits hard, like real hard, straight line, right?
Yeah.
So that's why it's easy for him to block, kind of thing. But this guy, it was mentioned that he kind of eluded the defense, like the block, by
Yeah.
turning sideways.
That twisting his body. Yeah.
But yeah, uh, yeah. But that's why he can't block the thing. So the only thing he can do is block the trajectory. And I thought like, wow,
Yeah.
that's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. So when you brought that up, I was like, oh, you know what? Suki is really smart. Like he's smarter than
Yeah.
me.
Oh yeah, that's why the glasses.
Oh yeah. And okay, what else? Oh, and so I get why the coach was there. Coach had a pretty good part in the series.
He does.
Yeah, but the teacher, the assistant, and the assistant replacement, why the fuck are they even there? They literally had like maybe one line in an entire season. The assistant had one word. The assistant only said one word, was no, and that was it. That's the only time you get to see her.
I have no idea. The only time I remember is the other manager,
Yeah.
the new girl,
Yeah.
just tearing up the whole time. It's like, "Oh," like you didn't really do much. I mean, it's better than. But I kind of know because she had a part before, right? For like kind of meshing Kageyama and Hinata like together,
Yeah.
so they could work better together, right?
Yeah.
So I don't think they just want to like do like okay, yeah, she doesn't exist in this season, kind of thing, Even if it's a little bit, I think they want to give them like so people don't forget about her.
Yeah, but like, okay,
That's-
as I said before to Bashka, it's like I'm not a fan of people who create characters meant to have big
For the
parts
sake of-
and then just take it away from them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but the thing is like I don't think she has a place because it's a match already, right? She can't do anything.
I know, but you could at
Because
least.
last time there's a manager that like that had to run to grab Hinata's shoes and stuff.
Yeah,
Even that, I think that's already too much for screen time. Why do we need to know that kind of that? You know what I mean?
but you could have her interact with the team, like give them like their water bottle and give them like advice or something. I don't know, like something, right? Give them something
I
to
actually
do.
don't know. I don't know how many people can stand on the court though. That's the thing.
Yeah, and like
Because I don't think
Ryu's
she can be inside the court.
Ryu's sister had a bigger part than all those
But
characters combined.
yeah, but she's on the cheering, right? So she could cheer any way she wants. But for the manager girl, she can't give water because I don't think she's allowed to be in the court because there's a maximum number of
I think it's like your sponsor, the teacher, right, and then the coach,
mhm,
and then the
mhm,
I guess
manager.
I guess the manager, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's it, right? So she can't do anything really. She got nothing that she can do.
Yeah, or at
The only
least
thing
tell
she can
them the
do
stats
is
or something, right? Like, do something. Don't just invent a character for nothing.
well, no, she just does. I think she just don't have a part in this battle. That's it.
I
There's
guess
nothing she could do.
maybe we'll see. I don't know. Like, if you were if you were to write a story, would you do that to your
Yeah.
characters?
Depends if that character doesn't have a doesn't have a place there.
Yeah,
I wouldn't force her in.
you're right. But you would at least give her something to do, or would you just be like, she's kind of just
Well,
there?
that's the thing. For example, like let's just say in that position, right?
Yeah,
She's there, but I can't put her in. I'm not gonna make put an extra scene where she does something that's if she doesn't have a place there, she won't be there. Simple as that.
yeah,
If I have to mention her a couple of times so people don't forget about her, I do like that kind of scene. Like I would be like making her like I don't know praying to God or just like be worried when the character got
yeah,
injured
something
and
like
stuff
that,
like that.
right? At least I
I
would
would
be
do
okay
that,
with
but
that.
like
Yeah.
if it's a manga, it'd be like probably like 1 to 2 panel. That's
Yeah, in the context of mangas, it makes sense because it's like,
yeah.
but in animes where you have so much time to incorporate scenes, like, I'd rather have,
I'd probably do like 1 to 2 seconds of her pretty much just. Well, I guess I would be doing what they're doing. Maybe I don't know.
I would change it a little bit because I wouldn't, so
Awesome.
instead of reusing the animations, I get it, right? It's saving time and budget, but instead of reusing the animations, I would create some scenes for the other characters that we would want to see, right?
Hmm.
Yeah. I don't know, that's how I would do it, but I guess speaking like reasonably wise, it wouldn't make sense. Maybe, yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's my complaint. It's just like all these characters that I said didn't matter in the beginning matters way
Hmm.
less now than they did before. Yeah. Oh, there was one gag that I really liked that they did. When Ryu's sister was banging the drums, and Nishi and Hinata was looking at her, and she's like, "Oh, my heart! She's so cool." I literally thought I was like, "Damn, she's so cool," and then they did that gag, and I was like, "Oh, okay, they read my mind."
Well, pretty much because of this season, it makes me really like Ryu's sister like by a lot.
Oh yeah, she's really cool.
But who do you think that girl is at the end? Do you think that's her daughter?
Well, which one?
At the end of the season, there's like this girl that kind of went. There's a little girl. Well, not little girl, kind of like a girl that came in, kind of like look at the Nekomata guys and like.
Oh,
Did you not remember?
that one. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. No, she's
yeah.
I believe she's the sister of Tora or whatever, or the Ryu's rival.
Oh, I see. I see. I see.
Yeah, she's the younger sister of her.
You think? But how come? Because the Tora dude is part of Nekomata, right?
Yeah.
But she doesn't. How do I say this? She doesn't react that way. It's kind of like she's looking at them with almost like you're the enemy kind of look.
Yeah,
You're
because
probably remembering the different girl,
no, at the end, right, where there's the silver hair girl and the small one, right?
the one with the reddish orangish hair or something.
I might be. I don't know. Maybe we're talking about two
Yeah,
different things. We'll look into it
yeah, I
later.
think so.
But
Mhm.
I think you might be talking about Tora's sister. That's what I'm thinking. Because that's the only little girl I remember.
She's not little. She's like probably like 3 years younger than the main characters, kind of thing.
Yeah, I'd like she's like part of Nakoma's cheerleading squad or something, right?
I see. I see.
Yeah. Well, anyways.
I don't think so, but okay.
Yeah.
We'll check it out later.
Yeah. Which
Alright.
we'll check the books later. Yeah.
Mhm.
So overall, what would you give this season?
I don't know. 7, 6.5.
Yeah, I would say
7?
seven is
Yeah.
pretty fair. I would say. I mean, again, it sucks that we're comparing this season to season 3, but at the same time, like, look, yeah, 7. That's all I have to say. This is a 7. A week 7. A week 7.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I guess you kind of have to watch this season to be able to understand the story, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can't really skip it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you can't really skip it. Okay, on to our next topic of this podcast,
Right.
which is gonna be more exciting for us. Is so we played the new Monster Hunter game that came out.
Yeah.
Or not came out. The demo got released, called Monster Hunter Rise.
Mhm.
Right. So, Bosh, what did you think of Monster Hunter Rise? Because you're a bigger Monster Hunter fan than I am.
Yeah, but well, the thing is, for me, the Monster Hunters I played was the first Monster Hunter,
Mm-hmm.
which was on PS2. And you attack with the analog, so it was really hard to play.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you have a PS5 controller, right?
Yeah, PS5. Yeah.
So you move with the left analog,
Yeah.
and then you attack with the right analog.
Why did they think that was a good idea?
I don't know.
Like you click it to you push down on it to attack, or you move it around.
You wiggle it ahead. So forward is forward attack, left is left attack, back is back attack kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
But it was really hard because it's a like yeah, we're not used to it, so it's pretty hard.
Yeah.
Anyway,
that's sucky.
The next one I played was on the PSP, the second G,
Oh yeah.
and another one is the third G.
Yeah.
Not try, third G.
Okay. Because I heard the series really started picking up around second G, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second G kind of went insane. The G ranks and the stuff just kind of like everybody went insane. But anyway, yeah, I played the third G. If there's anybody of you wondering, it's the flagship monster was Zinogre.
Oh, like that.
It's the first time Zinogre showed up. Yeah, the wolf, Thunder Wolf.
The Thunderwolf, right.
Yeah. What it is that I played those, and in those games, everything is simpler.
Mm.
It's your blade is one of it's the main attacking thing, but at the same time you use traps and whatever, and it's pretty basic, so to speak.
Right. Yeah.
Because what I heard is I never played the 3DS series.
Yeah.
Because in that one things got insane, right? Things just go crazy.
Oh yeah, it became more anime.
People have like classes, skills, and whatever. People hunters start jumping, start doing this crazy stuff that I just wouldn't even think Monster Hunter could do. Right? I'm just like, what the hell?
So before monsters were just attacking you regularly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So before it was just face to face, like you roll to the left, you use invisible frame, you just you use IF and shit like that, and you block it, like it just face to face, like. But from what I see, like people like jump up, slash, jump up again, and the monster couldn't touch you, kind of stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Definitely became more
That's the one
anime.
I saw. Yeah. So I kind of go like, whoa, Monster Hunter changed, but then there's World. In World, they make it more similar to what you call it, to the old ones, in the sense that other than traps and like those items become like utterly broken.
Yeah.
Well, sleep tactic, like sleep bombing, like sleep one shot kill has always been a thing,
Right.
but it kind of like it's kind of like it feels like it's more basic. There's a lot more new moveset, which makes the game a lot more interesting. Like the charge blade, like super amped discharge. Maybe for you guys it's not new, but for someone who jumped from the third G, it's pretty exciting to see things exploding around from your weapon. It's pretty sick.
Yeah.
And longsword now got like this foresight slash and whatnot. Before there's no such thing. There's only slash with your weapon. That's it. Nothing else. You just slash.
Yeah.
You just slash. Now there's all this stuff, and I thought that was amazing. It was really good and whatnot. I thought that was like, from my point of view, it's like an improvement, right?
Yeah.
They'll probably, and Rise feels much.
It feels too much.
Yeah, because in the sense that there's a lot of skill, and well, the fact that I still couldn't use the bug very well is probably one of the factor.
Yeah,
But
I see.
it feels much. It kind of give you more while giving a restriction. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because as like those bugs, you could do all this cool stuff and whatever, but
Yeah.
they give you a cooldown kind of thing,
Yeah.
right? Like, and then I don't know because it's a beta. Right? I'm talking about the beta. I don't know how the full game's gonna be.
Probably be this.
Like, and they're trying to extend game time by putting like bugs. If you collect them, your max health will increase just for that map kind of thing. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I think that's just cheap. That's just hassle.
I mean, you don't have to go around collecting the bugs. Right?
Yeah, but a lot of people, just want like drink like ancient potion and just start charging the battle,
Yeah.
right? To give their better, just max health, max MP. But now you gotta like collect bugs here, run to that map, collect bugs again, wait till this one, collect bugs again.
I don't know. Like those changes
That-
are does not. I do not care for those.
For me, I don't. Oh, for me, I do. Because right now the enemy is easy. That's why it doesn't matter. When the enemy gets stronger, when max health becomes like a what do you call it, like a big deal, that'll be a bitch. I can tell you that. But the thing I haven't seen yet is skills in the armor and whatnot. One thing I like though in Rise is that weapon and armor all looks unique.
Oh yeah, it's a different aesthetic this time.
Yeah, that's the one gripe I have with World is that the weapons are just crappy.
Oh, they don't look very good, eh?
Yeah, because it's just basic weapon with a little bit of the monster part, kind of like
Yeah,
that.
well, that's
So it's bad.
that's what
But
our
in-
friend said,
yeah.
or my friend said, right? It's just like they use the same models for the
Yeah.
weapons.
Yeah. So that was lazy on the part. So, but they kind of fixed it in Iceborne by making like what do you call it, like like a specific weapon. Now each like the strong monster, when you make it, their weapon comes like unique. But it's kind of late in the game, so people are already irked by it. But anyway, the other thing that I found really fun in Rise is that the dogs.
Yes.
Dogs are amazing.
Right.
Dogs
Right.
are
So
amazing.
normally in Monster Hunter you only get
Yeah,
like
Cats.
cats for helpers, right?
for helping. Like they use tools, they heal you,
Yeah,
they
they fight the monster.
play music to give you buff. Yeah, they attack sometimes like depending on the gadget you use. They do different things. But dogs is where we at.
Dude, dogs are stronger in attack damage, and you can ride them to move around faster.
Yeah. I don't care about the attack damage. I care about the movement speed. Because you could get to anywhere in the map in like fast.
Yeah, pretty fast. But
No, damn
yeah,
fast.
but the trade-off is that you lose the ability to use items, right? Or sorry,
Oh, like your
yeah,
cat,
the cat,
support.
yeah, the support from the cat.
Yeah. Which is honestly, I don't really care so much.
Well, the thing is, in Rise, you get
Yeah.
you get two helpers, right? One you can do 2 cats or one cat,
could
one
pick
dog.
one. Yeah. But the one thing that kind of caught me by surprise in Rise is that when they say there's more area to explore and area to utilize, they literally mean it. So if you walk around and see like a building or whatever that has like a roof or whatever, you can get on top of it and then start attacking monsters from there.
Yeah, I was actually surprised. Like,
That was amazing. I put them like, holy crap.
yeah,
Because I've been playing the game feeling like I'm playing the old Monster Hunter. And yeah, no, you shouldn't. Play it like you're playing, I don't know, God Eater or something. like that.
right. Because
Yeah.
most of the time, Monster Hunter just like if there's a cliff you can climb it, it's obviously you can tell that you can climb it, right?
Yeah, you can tell you
Right.
can climb
But
it.
in this
But
one,
now you literally could go anywhere.
yeah, like I'm surprised you can like jump on top of rocks and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Whoa, you can get pretty far up high. It's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah.
But it gives you more
Pretty
options.
amazing,
It
too.
gives you more freedom. It
Yeah.
gives you more freedom.
Yeah.
It feels like you're rising.
Okay, I'm gonna stop recording here. Peace.
Yeah, so Rise, I think it's... Well, the thing is, for Monster Hunter World, it was targeted towards a new generation of players / casual gamers, right? which it did its job.
Mm-hmm.
It's really popular. It did very successfully, right? Like all the new players
Mm-hmm.
wanted to play Monster Hunter got into World, right? I
Mm-hmm.
felt like World did some things right, like the
Mm-hmm.
ability, the fireflies tracking the monsters, tracking the
It's
footprints.
bad.
I know a lot of people say
I
they
think
didn't like
that's
it, but to me that felt like
yeah.
you're like an actual hunter. You know, you're collecting footprints
Yeah,
or
yeah.
something. The immersion is there.
Yeah, yeah. For the emergent part, I agree. That's amazing, but the implementation is bad. That much I can say. The implementation was horrible. The idea was great. I thought like having a guiding light and whatnot is good, but when they start pulling your neck to where the to where the light is, and then it start like forcing things on you, I think that's just no bueno.
Right. So one of the changes they did in Rise is that they just straight up tell you this is where the monster is.
Yeah, you don't have to look for footprints. You don't have to stumble on it by accident. It's there, so you can just go straight to the action. Yeah. Though the good thing is that there's for other monster that's in the area. There's gonna be multiple monster in the area, by the way. Uh, they will be highlighted in question marks.
But you can still see their location on the map, which is
Yeah, you can see it. So, but you can see like in this map, there's a monster. We don't know what it is, but it's a question
yeah.
mark. So, but there's a monster. So it kind of gives me this theory that there may be a rare monster. You know what I mean?
Mm. But what are considered rare monsters? Because I don't like a deviant type.
Not deviant type, like just a rare monster, a monster that doesn't like it's not like no how do I say this? Like normal mission or special quest won't have this monster.
Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah.
Like when this guy come in, like and when you start the mission, there's a chance that these guys will
Yeah.
spawn, and they have their own kind of like armor set or weapon kind of things. You know what I
I
mean?
see. Okay. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Right? It kind of give you incentive to keep playing,
Yeah.
right?
One of the things that I hope they keep in for Monster Hunter Rise
Yeah.
is like the when you first meet the monster, you get a little like cutscene where you see the monster doing its thing.
Mm-hmm.
I know a lot of people find that annoying, but I think it's pretty cool. Just
Mm-hmm.
like a preview of the monster kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah, just like oh shit, the monster's here now.
For the first time, I agree that's a good
Yeah.
thing. But when it keep happening to you every time, it's
Oh
just
no.
you
Yeah,
know,
one
like
once
what?
is enough. Once you see it
Yeah,
one time,
once
then
is enough.
okay, you can
Yeah,
whatever. That's enough.
but that's the thing. How do I say this? In World they kind of have that too, right? When there's a new monster, they kind of like just do whole cinematic and
Yeah, yeah.
whatever. But the problem with in World is that they force you to watch it
Mm.
in the sense that you can't play with other people unless you've watched it. Other people can't play with you unless they've watched it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think that's
that was a bad implementation
yeah.
too. It's a
So I think in Rise they'll probably
yeah.
fix it.
Oh, it looks like it's
Yeah.
fixed. It feels like I could feel it. Like it plays smoother.
Which is kind of weird because Rise wasn't sorry in World it was for like consoles and PC, right? And then
Mm-hmm.
this one is
Mm-hmm.
a Switch game. Which,
Well, no, I got a feeling because they're trying to do like new
Mhm.
stuff. They're trying to implement stuff, and they just realize the backlash. They're like, "This is fucking stupid, yo." So they're like, "Ah, yeah, I guess." I thought like even like the footprints and stuff, right?
Huh?
For the immersion, or whatever. It's cool, but a lot of people want to play Monster Hunter so they could just hunt,
Yeah.
right? Hunt right away. Like if I have to like do all this chores just to hunt, it's not necessary.
I mean, fair enough.
And the thing is, for me at least, the image of because I played like a very similar game, right? I played what was it? I played God Eater. I played Tokiden, and I played Monster Hunter. And out of all that I could say is that Monster Hunter give me what do you call it? A feeling of it's being slower.
Right.
It's a slower paced game. Like there's no dashing, there's no jumping up, there's no doing this, get buff, and then go faster, and then move. Like there's no. It's more like what do you call it? Like calculated movement.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
It's gonna take me this long to slash, and I will have like split second to dodge to the left or block the attack. Like it's more calculated. But in Rise, I don't feel that. It feels fast
Yeah.
because you slash, and like, oh, what the enemy's gonna go attack? Buck to the left, boom. okay, the attack done, jump, use my bug special attack. I'm like, wow. So that's why, like, for whoever's playing Monster Hunter Rise, don't think it's a Monster Hunter game. It's play play it with an open mind. It's amazing. So you just gotta get used
In
to
your
it.
eyes,
Yeah.
do you prefer like the slower
Yeah.
paced Monster Hunter games, like the previous ones, or you prefer the
I don't know.
fast paced ones?
Because this is the first time I played this fast paced Monster
I
Hunter.
see. Yeah, because I was telling you that the previous Monster Hunter game that was on the
Yeah.
on the Nintendo game was Monster Hunter Generations, and I was telling Bashka like, hey, we should play Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate on the Switch, but Bashka didn't want to like start from zero, so to speak, right? Yeah, start over again and play all these things again. But
Yeah.
I don't know. So
Did I say that? I don't think it was me.
yeah, it was you.
Was it
yeah, I was
me?
like, hey, we want to play Monster Hunter Ultimate on Switch, and you're like, no, man, I already finished Monster Hunter World. I don't want to get into another Monster Hunter game.
Oh yeah. That's me.
Yeah.
That's me. But for like starting from zero, it's kind of like when you play Monster Hunter, you gotta start from
Yeah.
zero.
You kind of have to.
That's the fun part.
I think you just didn't want to grind in a new game. But now that Rise is coming
probably.
out, like, do you think you'll go back to do you think you'll like take a look at Generations, or you just like nah?
And honestly, no. No, I don't think. I mean, for me, Monster Hunter is fun and whatnot, and let it do. But I think World was a lot. It was a lot of hunting, and I think I'm good for a while. Either I'm gonna wait like another big one that's gonna come to the console or something, or whatever. But I might just wait. I mean, I got a lot of new games too now, so.
So what if it was like I call you out like, yo Bosh, Nintendo's having a sale. Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate is for $20.
Yeah, I'll buy it.
All right.
If it goes down that cheap, yeah, I'll buy it. There's no reason not to, because it is a good game. It's a game. It's a good game that worth the price.
I would say so.
Even from the demo, I'd say so. Because with the stuff that they're doing and because like even now weapons and everything have a kind of like an, let's just say like any stuff that you do with the bugs is like an OP skill kind of thing.
Right.
And those stuff just give like an add to a variation that makes the game just that much fun, because it's kind of like, because you could use the bug as a defensive tool for evasion or an offensive tool, right? So you have to like balance both with the cooldown and whatever to get this stuff going.
Yeah. See, so for me, I started playing Monster Hunter on the PSP, the 3G, I think.
Oh yeah.
But I didn't really like it when I first played it. I didn't really get into it. And
it feels slow, right?
yeah, so, something about it just I didn't like it. So then, the next one I played was Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate on the 3DS. That I kind of enjoyed more, but still didn't really get into it.
Right. Oh really?
But then when Monster Hunter Generations came out on the 3DS, I loved that. Like that was the one that hooked me in. They finally got me with
Generation.
Generations. I think it's because of
Which one is the Generation?
Generations is the first time they introduced styles into the game.
Right.
Yeah, so I think that's what hooked me. It was like the ability to just do ridiculous like super arts with your weapons. Yeah, because before it was just slashing and move around slashing, right?
Yeah, it's just slow. Right. You understand what I mean when I say slow, right?
But then now with Generations, you can do like super attacks, So I think that's what hooked me, the anime aspect of the Monster Hunter world, Monster Hunter. And then with Monster Hunter World, I enjoyed that game too, but then it kind of just reverted back to like the OG style of Monster Hunter, right? It's just like not so ridiculous anymore, and
it's very subdued.
It's more simplistic. And then now with Rise, that one feels more like a sequel to Generations. So this is why I think I would really like Rise. And I do like how they incorporate stuff that they included in the previous games into their next games. Right? So now when you're gathering stuff, you don't have to like crouch down and gather for 5 seconds, You just grab it instantly. And then like there's the sliding, when you're sliding down the hill. Yeah. That's pretty cool too. I wasn't expecting to see that when I first played Rise. I was like, oh, they actually have that in there.
Well, I mean, I would have because in world that's there, right?
Right. But they always
But the thing is that
yeah, they
yeah,
always include new stuff or take
so
away stuff, as you already know. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah.
No, but I can tell it's better. It's better than word.
um, so after playing the demo, what would you give Rise? Just like your first initial impressions.
Ooh, that's rough because I'm gonna play like what three
Yeah.
mission?
Well, there's only two missions you can play.
Yeah, but we kind of repeat it over and over and over and
It's
over and over
like
again, right?
okay, so you can play up to 4 players on Monster Hunter. Like, don't get me wrong, playing by yourself is fun,
Uh-huh.
but with 4 people, is
Eh?
like it multiplies the fun factor by a lot.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'd say yeah because it's just you can see the all the hectic and all
Yeah.
the dynamic is just that
And
much
you have
fun.
more room to do more clowny stuff too, right? Like when you're fighting yourself
Yeah,
or by yourself, you kind of have to be more like more focused,
focus
right?
and more
Right. But then
aware.
when you have 4 friends, you're just
Yeah.
like, okay, let's all throw bombs at the monster, like stuff. You know, just do stupid stuff like that.
Mhm.
Another thing I didn't realize is that in Monster Hunter Rise, I don't know if you can do it in
Mhm.
the other Monster Hunter games, but you can throw bombs at the monster.
Of course you can.
Like you can jump in the air with your wire bug and then throw the bomb at it.
Oh, that I don't know.
So I don't know if you could do that in
I don't
previous
know,
Monster Hunter.
like bomb
Yeah,
barrel.
you can throw the literal bomb barrel at the monster. Right? So you're like yeah, like
Does it explode on contact or what? Oh shit! Do you stop mid air or what? Like how does it go?
I guess like yeah, maybe. So you use your wire bug, fly up in the air, throw the bomb at it, and then you roll out of safety, I guess. I don't know.
Oh,
So you're really like an airplane dropping bombs on the monster.
shoo
and
boom!
I need
That's
an
what.
airstrike now. The one thing I kind of wish that we are able to do is do more customization in the Switch, like mods. Because I'm thinking I'm gonna use the hunting horn for the Rise, and
I kind of want to try hunting horn too. I forgot to
yeah,
use it.
and then
It seems like they make it
oh yeah,
really really interesting. Yeah. Sorry,
it's
sorry.
very
Carry on.
simplified now. But then like I want to change the hunting horn sound into the dragon flute from Power Rangers. Yeah, so every time I play a song, you hear that.
Wait, are we gonna get copyright strike for that?
Only if you tell them, I guess.
I see.
So for me, I'm actually hyped for Rise. I really do. I really do like Monster Hunter Generations.
But the thing is, like for like the horn mod
Yeah.
thing, right? You could do that in world
Yeah, you could, but then
because it's a PC game, right?
right, but
So
then you have to use the original style of hunting horn, which is to everyone not as fun, right?
oh,
Yeah,
I see. You want to make it like so you could like make your own music
yeah.
kind of thing.
I mean, I get it, as you can, but like this is just like unnecessary stuff that I would wish you could do in the game, but it's not necessary. Overall, yeah. So I already pre-ordered the game, and I'm very excited to play it. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I'm just waiting for Bashka to pre-order it too. Eventually, he will crack.
Yeah, but I don't know. I still don't know right now.
I think the more you see it, the more you'll crack.
That's why I'm trying not to see it.
And I think my friend was right too, where he said like there's probably gonna be more wire bug attacks that we just haven't seen yet.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. Because I'm still thinking that there's like a mid air super SAAD was it super elemental discharge for charge
Oh, is
blade?
there?
I don't know. I'm betting there will be. So you could like charge a thing in mid air and just slam it to the ground and explode. Yeah, I want that. I would be like charge blade main if that exists. Trust me.
Okay, so playing Monster Hunter, what's the one weapon that you always go to, like your go-to weapon?
It's a great sword, long sword, dual blade. That's always. Oh well, and bow. That three, all like those four, always, always, always. Cause I'm the type who gets bored. If I keep using great sword and doing all those, I'll be bored. So I have to switch weapon. Yeah, that's why. That's why like when I yeah in my Monster Hunter World card, anybody can see it that I have like pretty much like all kind of like almost balance number of weapon usage, while my friend would have like 600 use of bow and nothing else kind of thing. And I'm like, what the fuck?
That's a good thing, isn't it?
Yeah, mastery.
Yeah, because for me, I always used sword and shield, but I always played it like dual blades.
Right.
Just constantly attacking and not blocking, and I only like roll. I roll to get out of the way, but I don't use the shield to block, and I don't use the shield to induce stun damage too.
What do you use it for?
I don't know. I don't know why I like it so much.
Probably because it's fast and
Yeah, it's fast, and you can use items while your sword is unsheathed, right? Yeah.
right.
So, but for me this time around, I think I might do dual blades, hunting horn, or bow. I think those are the three that caught my eye in this game. Right, because every game they always change something about the weapons to make it a little bit more different. Yeah, like they always add like a new mechanic or a new attack or something.
Hammer is fun in this game. By the way, I can tell you guys
Oh
that.
yeah, they changed how hammer works too.
Because hammer now has like this super impact
Yeah.
kind of thing. It's like for people those who knows in World, when you slide down with a hammer with a charge attack, and then you kind of like let go, it'll do this rolling thing, right?
Mhm.
But then that you could only do that when there's a slope. But now you could do it anytime.
Yeah.
And there's also like this. I don't know. I don't think I remember this wrong, but there's like this heavy like super smash to the ground kind of
Yeah.
thing. That's also using a bug, so it kind of like you propel yourself like up to the air, and it just like smashed onto the ground. And then it's the monster. It feels like the best feeling in the game ever. That's why when I use hammer, I'm like, no, I can't use hammer anymore. I'm gonna buy this game. Stop.
Yeah.
Felt so
They
good.
made, I think they made all the weapons more fun this time around. Yeah.
Hmm. Bow, on the other hand, is less mobile. That's what I feel.
I think because
But the damage is more consistent.
right
It deals so much damage. It's insane.
because with the new mechanic, the wire bugs, I guess that's why they try to balance it out. Because
Maybe.
you're more mobile in a sense that you can use
Yeah.
your wire to just move everywhere, right? Right.
Mhm.
So what's the one weapon that you wouldn't want to use? Like
That I
Yeah,
wouldn't want to use? Sword and
Sword
shield.
and hey, how you diss my homeboy like that, man? I agree though. I kind of wish they brought back the oil mechanic from Generations.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
so in Generations you can coat your sword in these kinds of oils to buff it up.
I Dark Souls?
I guess maybe I never played Dark Souls, but then like there's different kinds of oils. Like there's poison oil, there's attack boost oil, there's like blast oil.
Like
Yeah, like
coating?
a coating for the sword.
And every sword can use it, or just
Only
sword
sword
and
and
shield?
shield. That was that mechanic for sword and shield.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, hold up. I'll use it on my greatsword. No, my greatsword could deal more damage. That's just OP.
OP.
Alright. That makes sense.
What is the one monster you want to see in Rise? Okay. Let's change it a little bit. What's your favorite monster in the Monster Hunter series, and what monster would you want to see in Rise?
Ooh, that's hard because I like Glavenus and Zinogre.
I think Zenogre's in the game, right?
Those, is it?
I don't remember.
Well, from the looks of it, it looks like it will.
I think they announced that he was going to be in Rise, but I don't remember. I might be misremembering stuff. Wait.
Because I would be surprised if it don't, because like I don't know, for some reason I feel like Zinogre is very a Japanese looking.
Oh
Monster?
yeah, that's true. So it should be in the game. For me, I do like Gore Magala. Was it Gore Magala? Is that his name? I forgot his name.
Is that the
Yeah,
black
the
one?
darkness.
They could turn to like the white one and
like
whatnot.
the so it's like the
Wow.
darkness dragon, and then when he gets powered up, he transforms into a Super Saiyan, basically. I do like that monster. He's my favorite. He was from Monster Hunter 4U, I believe.
I only know him from the Teppen.
Oh, from Teppen.
He's like my strongest dark. He carries my team so hard.
Yeah. I do like his look and his aesthetic. He's a pretty cool monster.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, I want to see something that's more Eastern based monster because the whole setting in Rise is like Japanese based, right?
Yeah, because don't we get that whatever weird cat thing, fox, whatever,
Nine-tailed fox.
blue flame. Yeah, I don't know. It was like this weird the flagship on the thing.
Oh, Mizusu.
That's Japanese looking
Mitsusune?
monster. Was it Mitsusune?
Is that the water dragon that we were
I don't
fighting?
think so.
The water thing?
Not the water one. I think it's a fire, like black
Oh,
fire kind of thing.
I don't know. I'll have to look it up again. But, yeah.
I think. Yeah, I don't know unless I'm pulling stuff out of my ass again.
But for me, I want to see like a more Eastern dragon because all the dragons that we've seen are all Western design, right? Like, yeah, no, like the four legs and the giant wings, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then I want to see a more like serpentine looking dragon.
Oh, I saw one. I don't know who he was. It's a dragon with a jet.
Oh, that was in Monster Hunter Generations. Yeah, that guy looks freaking sick. And there's another monster in Generations where he uses his tail to like slice people. Like he has a really sharp sword tail, and then every so often he'll sharpen his tail on himself or something like that. Yeah, he was one of the flagship monsters for Generations. Because Generations, the whole idea was that
wait, how many flagship are there? I thought it was...
usually there's like one per game, right? But for Generations, they did something different, and they did 4. Because that's why I think because it was Monster Hunter's Generations Cross, right? So you imagine the X,
right?
And each side had a monster in it. So that was their. That was their
idea. Not because it's Monster Hunter 4?
That was their thing, yeah.
I thought it was because it's Monster Hunter 4. That's why they have 4. I always thought that.
No, Monster Hunter 4 only had Gore Magala, I think. Yeah.
I see.
You know what sucks though is that you cannot go a game in Monster Hunter without seeing a Rathian or a Rathalos. It wouldn't make sense.
Of course, they're the only.
They're like the Pikachu of the series, you know. You're always gonna see them.
They're the OG. They've been there since the first game. They're the king of the skies and the queen of the land or something.
But you want to see them all the time, or you kind of just like, just change something about them, or
no, I'm good.
You like the way they are, right? Yeah, so that's all I have to say about Monster Hunter. That's all we can talk about for now because only the demo came out. Anything else you want to add?
No, not so much. I guess not. I've been playing my Switch more, and that's
problem. Alright. That'll be a topic for another time, I guess. Okay. Bosch, do the outro.
Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening. We're the Full Odyssey. This is Boschka.
This is Alex.
We'll see you again next week.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.